What's up, everybody? Here we are again with the 55 Hex, going with the tide pool tank. Sorry I'm really late on an update with this. But I did a lot of thinking with this one, and we'll pretty much do just a straight up refugium display tank, and then I'm going to have just a water storage sump, because I'm going to be shifting about 15 gallons of water in and out of this tank for the high and low tide. We have the bulkheads in, everything's been drilled. This right here is going to be my low tide drain. So this is going to be the lowest point where my water is. Now, that guy right there is where my high tide's going to be. That is my low tide. No, I'm sorry, high tide. Whenever high tide turns on, that one turns on, because that's my lowest bulkhead, and that's where water's going to start coming in at, and it's going to create a really good tunnel right here in the base, but only during high tide. And during low tide, this bulkhead up higher is going to be doing a waterfall effect onto the rocks, keeping them wet. That way, everything stays wet, but I still get the high and low tide from my mangroves. If you'll notice my mangroves, it's kind of hard to see them, but one's growing really nice, really tall, let's see, has good roots and everything. This one's growing pretty good, kind of slow. Roots could be better. This one has roots and is not really grown much on its growth tip. And it actually hasn't grown in quite a while. I'm going to probably, as soon as I can, connect them up to a sump and get like fish and stuff, fertilizing them. Right now they're just probably not getting enough organic matter, but that's why they're in temporary storage. Back here, it's kind of hard for me to reach the camera. I have seedlings of red mangroves growing in kind of a, I don't know what I guess low tide situation, kind of like a mud skipper would live in. That's what you normally find them in, this kind of environment, and I've had a couple of them die and a couple of them are coming. And not sure what they're all up to. They're supposed to be kind of hard to germinate from seeds, but I'm giving it a shot to see what they do, just to have fun with it. And then this is my freshwater mangrove that I'm about to start working into brackish and eventually into saltwater. But that's going to be probably a 2-month process. Just taking this tank really slow. Probably within the next month or so, I'm going to get my tank, my refugium built, or a sump. I mean, I'm going to pretty much just do a 20 by 20 cube that's 26 inches tall, and then build a new stand, to a taller stand, matching this exactly, because this stand isn't really the best. And I'd like to be taller where I can actually see it better. Then to accumulate the taller sump, that way we can have 15 gallons come in and out of this tank. And then eventually I want to build an LED lighting system that I'll hang above once the mangroves start getting taller. For now they'll be under 3 T8s till they reach that point. I'm probably going with 4 to 5 inches of live sand. I'm going to buy 50 pounds collected straight off the ocean reef. I live here in Florida. It's collected right here in Florida and shipped straight to my door, so I get it really, really fresh. And it has a really good potential for a nice fire load to make a deep sand bed. And then the rest of them will just use dry sand just for cost purposes. The rock I'm using a couple of pieces, really nice pieces like this, Again, living here in Florida, I can get really nice rocks straight out the Caribbean, which is nice and lovely. But for the ones that will be going dry during low tide, I'll just use dry rock that looks nice and good, and then at the base I'll use dry base rock just to save price, because I'm not worried about, you know, having everything live, because eventually it will become live as long as everything's seeded, and the key is just time. And that's the thing, you gotta wait on this tank because of budget and holidays and whatnot. You probably won't see this tank actually functional till maybe this summer or next fall. It's gonna take a while, but hopefully you guys stay with me and enjoy this. Also, quick fun update. Booyah Kacha. Sorry I don't have lights for it. But that is a 55 corner tank. Process of resealing it, and then my angelfish will be going in there. That way they can have a proper tank to breed in. And then the 55 long will be for the babies to grow up. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Sorry for such a delay, but for like the whole 3 people that have watched me, come on guys, stick with me. Peace out, yo.